Okay, Coach, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you look inside of New Era Field in Orchard Park. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Buffalo Bills. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Check pass, check pass.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Focus, defense, focus. Switch, switch.
From just shy of midfield, Darnold nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target.
They do
incomplete.
not score, fellas.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 yards.
Go, go, go.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Slam, slam.
Now.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
I'm coming.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. So we got man.
Hey, high 7.
50, Mike's 50.
Come off the ball hard. Hey, no, look, we got Mike.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. He finds Beckham complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hatchet, hatchet.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
18
I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said right down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was. He allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
5.
Down, this is Gurley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Now Jones. It's caught by OBJ. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of vision.
Absolutely. You talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here's big. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not today. Not ever.
On the
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Pass.
Go.
Throwing Jones. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
Good stuff.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case.
Good work,
what are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
Well, you know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset. Position.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off at the 24, and they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
All day.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here.
Come on, set, 50,
everyone
plant.
turned to block,
hey,
find a
Sam
spot,
off.
and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Ready.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
All right. Let's go.
Ready.
They'll try to hand off right with Gurley.
Check 24.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tom Gurley with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
50 on sight. 56 is the mic. Watch the run.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Red 80. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. It's a party now. It's a party time.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and sit them down.
Over the middle, complete. It's Hodges. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction.
Here we go.
Was able to track the ball in another.
On first down, Darnold. He's going to fire one deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they throw an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Run!
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That's trash. That's trash. Check. Crunch. Kill.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Watch out.
Kill.
Get it.
Kill.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll
Good
get
work,
3
boys.
as
Let's
the
go.
drive
Let's
continues.
go.
It's a first down.
Second
Ready.
and 1, and people want to run the
18
football.
Gator.
This is where every back in the league
54.
is supposed to do exactly what we just said. Pick up the first down.
Back to throw. Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard
All
line.
day, baby. Let's
It's
go.
a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
Here we go.
So
10
they'll come
Lobo.
up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, let's get in them holes.
Rock it.
Shoot.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
Yes, sir.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
You don't want that. Get out of here, Pat.
Go now.
This guy
30
has to be a
base.
priority before
right
moving
there,
up to the
54
next level
Mike.
because the big fella,
In your
he
face.
just ate that one alive,
Spine.
just stuffed
Make
it.
3.
In fact, before the
2-18,
game,
chopper.
he was talking to us,
No,
and he's like, hey,
off.
these pants make me look
Undercrush,
fat. And we said,
undercrush,
nah, man,
undercrush.
you're just a whole lot of
Hey,
guy.
He
Echo.
is at well over 300
4.
pounds. He's a big man.
Defense.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Jones. Forced out to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's Jones.
Mike
Off the
Bartu.
play fake.
You gonna get this, boy?
And this
You think
is
you gonna get
caught.
this?
He's got it. Touchdown.
You think you gonna get
LA. Odell Beckham hitting
me
double
the ball
digits
every
with
time,
his
fellas.
10th
I'm gonna
touchdown of the
score.
season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guy.
Sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Good job,
and typically
D.
those
Good
scripts
job,
go
D.
between 12
That's
and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early,
56 is the mic.
probably not very
Let's go,
deep
tight
into
end.
their
Let's go right here
script.
now.
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Throwing on second down. Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to get
Let's
this
go,
one
baby.
across
Let's
the
go.
30-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
56.
2 minutes to play
56,
first
right
half.
there,
It's
56.
14-0.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
A reminder, once we hit
Mike,
halftime,
56,
as we do
Mike,
all
56.
season, we'll send it down
Strip
to
the ball.
Jonathan Coachman in
Strip that
Orlando.
ball.
He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
56. Mike's 56.
I got you.
Second down and 10, Darnold. It's complete to Chris Conley. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
To the air again, Darnold. And able to find Conley. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 39.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
56 is the
This
Mike.
offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Eckler. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Right there, 56.
It's our field. It's our lady. Hey, it's our.
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hodges. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Mike, 6, Mike, 50. Lady.
Rip right.
Pick the edge. Come. Red 80.
Darnold on first down. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and get it home with Sherman, the fullback. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Boys, 58, it's Mike. 65.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and goal. This LA Rams defense will try to bow up once more.
Here, so we got to step it up.
To throw is Darnold. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Who needs help?
Bucky
Who
Hodges.
needs help when you got
As
D
the
like
first
this?
half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
On the
So
set.
quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Watch that, watch that, watch that.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Blue down.
They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Let's go.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
Hey, keep it up. Mike's 50, Mike's.
Go.
Now Jones, a final shot before break, eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Right here.
They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the first quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
Check.
Ready.
Early again here on first down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
54's Mike. Check.
Hey!
54.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Look, squeeze. Snap.
He don't want
Now
it.
it's Gurley.
Jam. Kill.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Good hit, baby.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Exit.
Mike's 50.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Hey.
And the blitz does come.
Ricky.
He finds his target, Beckham. 60 catches for him now on the year.
Baby.
This last one, a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there.
Here we go.
It looks like a simple pitch and catch,
15
but you and I both
15
know that they have
weapons.
planned for this
Set a
and
tone.
worked hard to make it happen.
Looking to throw. Jones.
25. Check 25.
And he's got the
Check
hook
25.
up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And past the 35, he'll
go,
be dropped
boys.
a
Let's
yard
go.
or two shy of the 30. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Ready.
From the 32 now, here's
I got
1st
you.
and 10.
I got you.
Check three.
Shoot.
Back to throw. Jones. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Boom.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Come on,
Gotta
set.
imagine the pass
60
rush
outlaw.
will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Right on.
Looking to throw. Jones.
You ain't going nowhere.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Sack, we got him. We got
This is
him.
what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you
Ready up.
hate those situations if you're an
Hey,
O-lineman,
Wood.
right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly
Hey,
how.
Mike's
They can be
50, Mike's
exotic in their
50.
Look at me,
blitzes, or
zipper.
their athletic ability just takes
Mike
over.
50, Mike.
Five.
Jones
Let's go.
throwing on 3rd and long. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard
Day,
line.
every day.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his
Don't get
coaching staff
nervous.
will be emphatic
Hey,
about he
alert
shouldn't have
three,
thrown
alert
that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted,
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Boom.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
Sack City,
and
baby.
when no one's faked out, what's the end result?
Sack.
Quarterback gets hit.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit
Mike's
better here on
56.
2nd and 16.
Hey, we got to get the stop here, D.
Now it's Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself
56
and go
is
up
Mike.
at that moment of truth
Oh,
and
here
make
we
a
go.
play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Open man is Pettis. It's complete.
Come on,
21
fellas.
yards there on 3rd down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Here we go, here we go.
Here's Gallman. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard
That's it,
line.
baby. That's it.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Here's Darnold. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
You can't block
So the
me.
failure to connect on 2nd
Mike,
down, that leaves them
56.
staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Let's go, D.
Here's Darnold. And he's got his target. That's more. And this is going to be another first down
ready,
as the
let's go,
tackle's going to be
let's
made
go,
at the
let's go.
Rams' 35.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain
56 is the
receivers.
Mike. Here we
I
go, here
think
we go.
this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him,
Boom.
and he did.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Night, sweetheart.
Back to throw, Darnold. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I'm going to come back to you.
The drive
I'm gonna come back
continues
to
as
you.
they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the Rams' 24-yard line.
That's all right. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
Darnold from the gun. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Check.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there.
Let's go.
Maybe on defense, they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Defense, let's go.
Hey.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and that will be 3rd down.
Jet bomber, 2-jet bomber. Hey. Go.
Mike's 50.
They're not ready.
Go.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
He's got a man.
Y'all
It's
playing the
something
wrong
that's
football.
complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a 1st down.
And the Rams' 1st down.
Here we go.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get in the weight room.
Check 50.
Hit it.
Hey, check
Now
24.
Gurley.
White 24.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Oh,
Offensively
boy,
with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they had things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
Ready.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
I got one.
Now.
They'll run it now.
SOS.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
60 yards.
54. Mike 54.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch twist.
Get it.
A quick throw complete out to Beckham. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
You don't want no problems with me.
Let's go.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Jones now from the gun, he'll throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And that's off the right upright. Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So points so crucial in a tight game like this, but this kick off the goalpost, and that'll keep the score right where it is.
Put that team on the bus.
Wouldn't have made this a 2-score game, but any cushion this late definitely would have helped. Now they need to ask their defense for another stop, and that's going to require some work.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
3 buzz.
Back to throw. Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
They're going to stop. 56, Mike, 56. 6 man. Check curls.
Here's Eckler. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Tighten up.
He's back
Let's
to
go,
throw.
tighten up.
And this is taken in at the 5.
There we
Give
go.
him 30 yards there. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Check.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Let's get ready. Kill. Bang.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were trying, or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. That game's gone final, by the way, down in New Orleans. And it was the Saints that wound up winners in that one. Another victory perhaps in the cards. They're looking as good as anybody as the playoffs draw near. Yeah, that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
Okay, ready?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation.
50,
Probably
Mike's
time
50.
here for one
Pick me up.
final
Here we go.
play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try to knock that ball away.
Back to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
You see me? They can't stop me
Well,
out
we
here.
saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield.